Watch this first before starting your own business. Greetings and welcome to the Market Profits Institute channel. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. We'll be discussing what to do before starting your business. Please pay attention to what we're about to say. You should not start a company until you have seen this video. People are visible on social media platforms such as Instagram and Facebook. You may see what it's like to live the life of a successful business owner, the vehicle that they drive, whether it's a Ferrari or Bentley, or the vacation destinations that they travel to, their home, the house that they live in, and the life that they live inspires the thought, I want that too, so I'm going to start a company as they do. So, are you prepared? And do you know whether or not you are prepared to be an entrepreneur? You may not be ready to start your own company at this time if you exhibit the following 5 warning signals. Number 1 is that you should not start a company if you do not have any money. Yes, you heard us correctly. If you don't have any money, don't start a company. Don't start a company if you need money to flow into your bank account as you require blood in your veins. Why? Because it takes time for a firm to flourish and earn profits. It is crucial to plan. If you believe you're going to start a company and that you'll make money in the next 2 weeks, 4 weeks, or a month, you're operating under the mindset of an employee. As an employee, you will get a paycheck every 2 weeks. You will get a check at the end of each month. That doesn't happen when you're an entrepreneur. Your time frame may be 6 months, a year, or even 2 years. The majority of company owners do not turn a profit until they have been in business for many years. In the meanwhile, what are you planning to do with your time? You still have to eat, don't you? You still have to make your monthly payments. And what should you do if you have no money at the moment? Please don't start a company since it takes time, work, money to build a successful firm from nothing. Before worrying about developing an empire, we often tell people to manage their cash flow requirements. First and foremost, take care of your financial situation. The following is the second warning indicator. Start a company only if you have a thorough understanding of the business. We always ask this question before starting any company, and I'm asking it to you right now. Why are you starting this business, and why now? If your response is, oh, I simply want to earn some money, you are doomed to failure. Why are you doing this, and why now? What makes you qualified to be in this position at this time? This is not the same as what you just saw on Facebook. Oh, that's a lovely concept. This individual, this gentleman, is earning so much money doing this that I should consider getting involved as well. No! Why are you doing this? And why now? To generate money in any sector, you must first obtain a thorough understanding of the business, of the field. If you are unfamiliar with the industry, you must first get acquainted with the industry. Consider the following scenario. You want to create a restaurant, but suppose you want to make a restaurant. I'm not suggesting it is a good idea, but let's pretend you want to open a restaurant. If you're going to create a restaurant, isn't it a good idea to first work in one to get a feel for the day-to-day operations and what it's like to be a waiter or waitress in a restaurant before you open your own? As a result, you must be familiar with your industry. According to warning flag number 3, don't start a company if you don't have the necessary stamina. I'm referring to the ability to withstand suffering mentally. Successful entrepreneurs possess the capacity to bear suffering over an extended length of time as their most important characteristic. They did not mention the Ferrari and the mansion throughout their talk. We will feel pain that lasts for an ample amount of time being an entrepreneur. Are you prepared to give up to achieve your goals? What level of sacrifice are you ready to make to succeed in your business? We can assure you that practically every great entrepreneur we know has gone through many agonies before achieving even the slightest degree of achievement in their field. Everyone wants to speak about the glamour aspect of business, and it's understandable. No one likes to talk about the negative aspects of life. Are you in good enough health to tolerate discomfort for an extended amount of time? Those evenings when you can't sleep, when you're worried about how you're going to pay off that debt, are concerning. It is something you're comfortable with. That duty comes a tremendous amount of weight on your shoulders. Warning flag number 4 is that starting a company is not a good idea if you want to have more spare time. Yes, you heard it right. When you create a company, you often believe, oh, now I can leave work 9 to 5 days a week. Now that's you're going to be an entrepreneur. Do you think that you're going to be a company owner, you're going to have more freedom? After several years of hard labor, many maybe a decade, you may be able to enjoy some degree of independence. You're not receiving anything for the first 5 or 10 years. That's for sure. First and foremost, you're the last to get paid. You have to pay everyone else first before you can pay yourself. So, if you're looking to become wealthy soon, this isn't the route for you. There is no such thing as a 9 to 5 when you own your firm. If you are a company owner or an entrepreneur, please share your thoughts in the comments section. If you agree with me, inform them of this. There is no such thing as a 9 to 5 job. There is no such thing as a 9 to 9. It's on your mind all the time. It is not true that you are off when you take time off. You're thinking about your business, how to get more customers, your team, how to treat your employee, and how to deal with the cash flow problems you're experiencing. And there isn't any more time because the learning curve is steep initially. If you don't have those specific skills, you won't get any more time. Even simply getting a sense, getting a feeling, and trying to figure out what works in your company, breaking the code and being successful takes many years. And from there is still a long distance to go before you can start to develop. Forget about the 9 to 5 job. Forget about working 5 days a week. You should be available 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. That is the way an entrepreneur lives their life. Undeniably, if you don't care about it, and if it's in your blood and your heart is set on it, you will not be willing to put in the effort or make the necessary sacrifices because it is just too challenging otherwise. The fifth warning flag is that you should not establish a company if you do not know how to close it properly. Whatever you do, if you want to attract consumers, you must close. If you wish to better financing conditions, you'll have to close. If you're going to be a superior merchant, you'll have to close. If you want partners to assist you in marketing your company, you must clinch the deal. Without the ability to close anybody at any moment and without having the closure attitude and expertise, you are not equipped to be in business at all. There is no other option for you. No matter what you do, no matter what industry you work in, and no matter how many products or services you sell, you must be able to close the deal. So those are the 5 most important red flags to look out for. Again, this has been Market Profit Institute. Thank you for watching. If you want to keep improving and being inspired, subscribe and press the bell button to be alerted whenever we upload a video.